everyone, thank you for joining. Just going to do the usual sound checks. I'll do the sound check first time, it'll be easier. And then also share the link and then we'll get started. Pages on Discord now because I've joined different Discords. There's many. I'll share with friends as well. And hopefully Stuart will be joining us, which would be good. I'm not sure Delvin will because sadly is working a lot. I think he's been promoted and he's like doing night shifts or is doing late shifts. I'm not quite sure, but oh bless his heart, he does work hard. Oh yeah, Riddler. My waste of time. My friend's like, will I be there or will I be square? And I'm like, seriously, who uses that term? That's like
Those tanks will run us over. I've seen it happen.
Okay, I have 8 points, so let's look at the Batmobile. I'll do that. I'll do that. That's the wrong one. So we've got the fireman, the Riddler, someone's burning my bat
Someone's lit a
symbol.
burning bat symbol on the Gamby store rooftop. A beacon or a threat? Time to find out.
Previously on Batman, we've done Riddler riddles, if you can call them that. We know with the Oracle, maybe we've encountered a man-bat. What do you call a man-bat if they're wearing the Batman outfit? Oh, Azrael! The rejected Power Ranger. Hey, Murky.
I trust you have not forgotten me, Batman.
No. You just don't care.
Dark days are here, Batman. The prophecy has come true. From the ashes of Arkham City, the fires are raging, and Gotham is burning.
What do you want?
I can see that same fire in your eyes. Before this night is through, that fire will consume you. Gotham will need a new savior, a new guardian, a new Batman.
I'm not finished just yet.
You cannot carry this burden forever. I have studied you for a long time. You have a code. You will not kill. Then neither shall I. The Order has foreseen it. The time has come to pass the mantle to another warrior. To me.
If you can prove your abilities, when the time is right, I'll consider it. But first, you must show you are worthy.
As you wish.
Oh yeah, I've got to fight all the goons, and I'm not allowed to get hit once. Which is stupid, because Batman gets hit a lot of times. See? Get hit once, and that's it. Batman fails you.
Hit to prove you are worthy.
Okay, it is better to have the recording bar elsewhere. So yeah, one hit, you're down. Which doesn't help when you've got a control that's failing you. Batman only gets hit when you play him.
There are more challenges
on.
ahead. Contact
I've
me
never
when
seen
you're
a
ready.
perfect game where no one ever gets hit.
Sir, I've captured Azrael's performance.
Good work, Alfred. Run the usual physiological tests.
Then am I to understand you're considering him as your successor?
None of us know what will happen after tonight. I'll be in touch.
So, Azrael wants my job. Oh, hello, Lost Gamer.
Come on now, detective. The challenge beneath
Can't be impressed because you've got nice pink writing, you've got a crown, and you've got purple people going, hello!
To demonstrate that the popular belief that cats have 9 lives is mere superstition.
I'm sorry, I was distracted by someone better than you. Seriously. Even the bots on my Twitch are a bit more impressive than you. Let's go save a fireman.
There's a
I love
firefighter being held hostage in Grand Avenue. His captors must pay.
Yes.
Where are the others?
Broken bones and health insurance bills that I'll never be able to pay off.
It's Batman!
Do I have my quick fire gel? What? They managed to... Oh, wrong button. Move to the wrong button. Oh. Uh-huh. Anyone else?
I need help here!
This guy's boyfriend, it was posted and stuff. Yeah, but I've got a lot of discords with promo channels, and I'm like,
Where are the
okay, I'm
others?
going to use them.
Tell me they're okay.
Don't worry. I'm
I
getting them
changed my
back.
legs over, so I'm sitting on them wrong.
I shouldn't even be here. I was laid off 2 weeks ago.
But nice of you to join
A bunch
us.
of people were government cutbacks. Apparently Gotham doesn't need firefighters anymore. Until this happens, Then they want us here, saving lives. At least someone in this place is looking out for us. Thanks.
Stay here.
Welcome
An officer will come and
to-
take you back to GCPD.
I'm not sure how to describe this. Phil can fill you in. He's good at making things sound worse than they already are. I mean, I would say he's the glue that holds things together, but then he'll just change the word glue. I'm surprised I've got so much time to do these things.
Riddler's next
Reckon this will be
trial's
done in
in
one
Bristol.
night.
He's losing Alfred, and that makes him dangerous.
Perhaps the real challenge is tolerating his relentless self-aggrandizing commentary.
I'm in control. This is Falcon 4. We have a
What's
body
this?
on one of the missing firefighters. He's being held in the Grand Avenue area. Over.
Time to race me, Batman. Well, not me,
Oh,
but the
damn, I've done it again.
hypothetical time in which I would naturally complete the course.
Yes, hypothetically complete the course when you have none of my stuff. So really should have used the Batmobile.
Man, I can't believe how quick they got everyone out of the city. We should make this a regular thing.
Yeah, I should use Batmobile.
Finally got them. Belongs to the
Come on.
right people. No way we're
Yep,
giving it
need
back.
to use Batmobile.
Evacuate? Screw that. Scarecrow don't scare me.
It seems you have lost. You know, Dark Knight, I never tire of seeing you fail. You fail.
Where was I again? I was at the hospital, wasn't I?
I'm in control. There's a body on the rooftop in Kingston. Doesn't look good.
Someone's
Falcon 4 out.
man in tight leather testing the worth of potential protege by having him deal with half a dozen guys all at once. If you get my meaning.
Where's Harley anyway? She just vanished after Arkham City shut down.
Let's see this has been a hypothetical time. Because he doesn't have any Batman's gadgets, and I don't think he has $1 billion car.
Man's car don't stand a chance. What a fight!
Oh, piss off.
I'm coming for you, Batman. He's here.
Where is it? Oh fuck. It was right
The
there.
sweet taste of someone else's failure. Faster next time.
Yeah, I should get rid of the
detective,
tanks
or you will
first,
fail
shouldn't I?
again. Next time, detective.
Where's it going anyway?
Riddler's next trial's in Bristol. He's losing Alfred.
I need to find a way to prop this phone up. I think I can prop this up, I just can't remember how I did it. Got doodles. Riddler doesn't need fancy gadget or $1 billion car to make you do his bidding. Okay. This thing is designed to prop up. How is it designed to prop up? Is this it? Nope. That's not it. That's possibly it. That means I can't have my charger in, so... I'll take the charger off for a bit. Pro tip, if you want to prop up a phone with a dildo with a... I don't have a dildo with a suction cup.
And that makes him dangerous.
Perhaps the real challenge is tolerating his relentless self-aggrandizing commentary.
I did have a friend who did have one, because I was meant to stay over and I slept in her bed and that's where it was, in her bed, and I'm like, okay, do you want me to, like, you know, leave you alone and I'll just sleep on the sofa?
Control, Falcon 5. Riot in progress. Kingston District.
You should get one that's surprisingly handy around the house. Yeah, Mummy, what's this? Yeah, I really want to have that etched in my daughter's memory about Mummy's toy.
Maybe he really is a genius.
How did we really know I was going to have this tonight?
The preliminaries are done with, Dark Knight. I hope you understand that. Oh, had I so wished, you'd have failed before you had even begun to comprehend the very first hurdle. But no, no, no. I wanted you to know the full extent of my brilliance, you understand? To fully appreciate my superiority. But now,
Oh, go away, Hugh Laurie.
I'm not going easy on you
Jim Carrey was better
anymore.
playing you. How many movies I need to see? I do need to see a Sonic movie because Jim Carrey's in it.
Another racetrack detective, but please, do not let its unique peculiarities crush your spirit. Well, shall we begin? No, Dark Knight, you are not losing what little grip you had on reality. You merely entered a brave new world of my design.
Yeah, a nice racetrack where I don't have to be a good driver.
That ceiling applies 300 dead bats of pressure, Detective. I invented the measurement myself.
Well, that was close. So far, so good, but there's still time for me to
I built
fuck
this
up.
course in a sewer, Detective. You needed the home team advantage.
Oh, yep. Time for me to fuck up. I got
Onward, Batman! Or does the Dark Knight require a pit stop? Very good, Dark Knight. Again! Careful now, Batman.
Oh.
You didn't go to all the trouble of painting that thing just the right shade of black in order to scuff it. Is it a car? Is it a tank? Who cares? Soon it'll be scrap. That's it. I'm cranking it up. 500 dead vats of pressure. Oh, Dark Knight. That looked like it hurt. Did it?
Well, a little bit.
Feeling claustrophobic, Detective? Get ready for the final lap.
Oh, did I lose? Yeah, I did lose.
What a fitting end for you, Detective. A stain on my floor. You'll be crushed.
Got a really bad itch on my head right now.
Pulverized.
I want to scratch it, but I
Any
can't.
second now. It's time. 1,000 dead vats of pressure. Careful,
Oh,
Dark
just got the
Knight.
corner.
That car has some value, even if you don't. Enough! Another lap would be the end of you, Dark Knight, and I can't quite bring myself to stop the fun so soon. Your next key awaits.
Is this going to spell a word? Because the first one was a D and this could be a T or an I.
Oh, good. The fun part.
Can you trust him, Catwoman?
Can you trust?
And here we go.
This could be the wrong one, but let's see if it is. If it is, then I did it on purpose.
Congratulations, Catwoman. You proved yourself able to follow simple directions.
Oh, just you wait. We're gonna kill you. I mean, we're gonna break you into pieces and then leave you with the medical bills.
I must say,
Death
Dark
is
Knight,
quick.
that your
Medical bills are
desperate
eternal.
fumblings have exceeded my admittedly rather meager expectations. I am impressed. This must be how naturalists felt upon observing chimpanzees using tools for the first time. Did you know, Detective, that the cleverest chimps can even obey simple instructions? It's true. Let's try it, shall we? Go to Gotham Casino for your next test, and I'll give you a banana.
Oh, I would say he needs to get laid, but I don't think we can even hire a prostitute to do that job.
I liked Batman's old car. You know, it had a kind of retro classic car thing going on. Then turned into a friggin' tank either.
Oh, I was going that far.
Oh, Detective, I can't tell you how pleased I am that you're
When did
playing
he make
along
this?
with
I've
my
got no
little
idea when he
game.
made this.
You literally cannot imagine what it's like
I
to be
think he
so
did know about Scarecrow's
intellectually
plan, so he
removed
decided
from the
to
rest of the human race. I couldn't
do
honestly
stuff.
say you offer me a battle of wits, Dark Knight, but your feeble resistance makes a pleasant
Well, it's a
change from
comic.
the instant capitulation of everyone else.
Hi, Stuart. Everyone, this is Stuart. The only friend on this Twitch I actually
Oh,
kind of
dear,
get to
Dark
see.
Knight. What a pity you couldn't bring the Batwing to this one.
Okay, I'm just looking. work like that. I think I did it wrong, as always. No, I think I did it right, actually. Oh, I need to get my aim right. I can't glide. Someone give me gliding lessons. Okay, come on. No, not that way, that way, that way. Straight, straight, straight.
That's 2 down, Detective. Do be careful of the death trap en route to the next one.
No, wrong one. I would say, can I use this? But I'm not sure it's going to work. No. Remember this one. I've got to do a lot of this.
The only mammal capable of flight. Since all you do is glide, you're actually a variety of squirrel.
Just as I started the Batmobile, I cast that outside.
Report, Detective. You're literally as capable as the digit-flapping mammal you pointlessly pretend to be. The next key awaits you.
Literally, just as I started the Batmobile, a car outside started, and I'm just laughing my head off because that happened. Yeah, D-I-E. Is he telling me to die? So it's the bottom first.
More cabinets. Great. I love this part. Okay. Time to possibly maybe die.
He's got to spell out die Batman.
Well, this is not how I wanted to spend my night.
Another key collected. I trust you're not giving her
Someone's
false
doing a
hopes,
surprise stream and I can't do it. Can't watch.
Oh good, more fun.
Intro to physics. Oh no, I can't do physics. I'm an idiot. Physics don't apply to me. Die Batman is German for the Batman.
You have passed another test.
Okay, Sideshow
but
Bob.
admire the spirit with which you have thrown yourself into a task for which you are woefully under-equipped. I almost feel guilty when I contemplate what's coming, but not so guilty that I'm going to call it off. Head back to the orphanage, Detective. Another of my riddle rooms is waiting.
Dude, get a job. You've clearly got the smarts to build robots so you could better society. Who knows, you might exchange these skills for social skills. You know, social lessons.
Let's go see the blown up factory. Come on.
Oh, is that the other tank? Oh, it is the other tank. Where is it? Come out wherever you are. I bet it's above me, isn't it?
Ah, sorry, man. I gotta link up with Harvey's crew. We got plans.
No, it's not.
Cash, the Arkham Knight's drone deployment has been wiped out. Your men can resume patrols on Miyagani Island.
You got it, Batman. Thanks.
Oh, sorry.
The hell is it? It's a bat. Turn around. Go, go.
There actually, oh, there is one. Is that? Oh. Okay, apparently there's one.
So what? We under occupation now? It's not right.
I'm guessing it's in the lift. Okay, how do I get into the lift?
I gotta be imagining it. Who chained a body to a wall?
I don't worry, Stuart. No one has to know about physics apart from it's just there. I mean, not understanding physics does make sci-fis more enjoyable for me. Until my brother tells me, actually, that won't work that way. And I'm like, we're really going to go into this over a sci-fi? And then he brings up more stuff and I'm like, Al, shut up. I'm just saying, I'm like, we'll say it somewhere else where someone else cares.
Look, this is how it went down. Joker was sick, right? Batman had the cure but didn't give it to him. He kept it all to himself even though there was tons to spare.
Is that what people are saying? I murdered Joker intentionally? What is this, Mean Girls? I know physics things fall down. Light is a particle and wave everything is wiggly stringy thingy, excuse me. What's actually weird is I don't understand physics. But on The Big Bang Theory there's an episode where Sheldon was trying to figure out a problem, something going through something, and he had to get a mediocre job to figure it out. And I was like, as soon as he said the question, I'm like, isn't that a wave? And then it turns out it's a wave. And then when he figured out string theory, and I was like, but, and I figured this out ages ago, and I was like, what about knots? And it turns out that was the answer, knots, but that took him ages to figure it out. And I'm thinking, how can I figure the answer out and not know the information behind to back up the claim, but it takes him forever to do that. Just come up with the answer. Very weird. My brother just looked at me and went, a wave, and I'm like, yeah, a wave. He's like, oh, it's a wave, and I'm like, told ya.
Man, I can't believe how quick they got everyone out of the city. We should make this a regular thing.
You're mean, Phil. Very, very. It's not his fault. They got stabbed literally in the back.
Detective, 90% of my riddles are left unsolved. Why,
Hey, I've done 10%. Shut up.
almost envy you when I think of what a pleasure it'll be to sample from the intellectual smorgasbord ahead. And then I remember you are an idiot.
I've got a feeling he's one of those people who do not take enjoyment out of figuring out a puzzle. When you do those puzzles and you get that headache, but that satisfaction you've actually figured it out. Oh! Mate, stay there! Please stay. I swear these people are getting killed. Okay, you're the only one here.
Riddler, tell me what you know.
Like hell, Bat Freak!
I can break every bone in your body.
Last chance.
Let's start with the face. Well, I think the other guy must be dead because those bullets may... I swear they'd pack enough punch to harm him physically. I mean, I think it was, which one was it? I think it was an episode of Bones where this woman has a shotgun that fires, sandbags or something, and it ended up hit a guy in the chest and ended up stopping his heart. So if that can happen, then I'm sure these rounds can do it as well. We'll go from this way, and then we'll carry on.
Is that what I think it is?
Yeah, hit the guy with a sandbag, and because it was done with such force, it was either a sandbag or some sort of ball that was basically harmless. But because of the oomph behind it, it became deadly.
Good for him. More looting for us.
So I'm not sure about the 5-finger heart death punch. Well, there is such thing as non-lethal ammunition. It's what you call it before you load it into the gun. It's not lethal then. Or is it? I don't know. I've never seen someone flick a bullet hard enough for it to penetrate someone.
Let's hit a liquor store next.
Unless they're a superhero. Still lethal outside the gun because it's a choking hazard. Yeah. Plus apparently people can die from swallowing them. And it hits your stomach. I saw it on the... was it the Crow it was on? When they started with those swallowing bullets.
I think this is gonna be one special Halloween. Who chooses to dress like a bat unless you got a few screws loose?
Just a few. I've got more than a few screws loose. You suffer from a mental split. Take out the trash before you defend it. Ah, I know what it is. I think well I know who it's referring to. At least that sounds like a riddle.
Are you suffering from a mental split? Take out the trash before you defend it. Suffering.
So, is it this? Yes, it is. Let's look at one of these stories. Garbage collectors asked Pipe sat in the Hell's Gate office holding the stained second-hand uniform at arm's length, like a new parent with their first dirty diaper. You are completely sure about this, boss? We're sure, Dent growled from across the desk. Pipes didn't argue. It wasn't nice, Harvey speaking. You could tell, after a while, the way a group of school friends can tell the pair of identical twins among them apart. It's not about the voice, not always, it's about the face, which eye swings around faster to look at you, which side of the mouth, the lantern jaw, or the charred, twisted lips, the smile plays across first. We need a front for the bank job, Dent said, and you owe us, all of you. The compensation claims Arkham City had been corrupt as hell, sure, but Pipes had run-ins with dirty cops to know justice flowed one way in Gotham. Well, it does if you haven't got the best lawyer the city ever saw running a class action suit from behind the scenes. I get it, boss, I do, Pipes stammered. It's just Hell's Gate way to dispose on legal services, really? Dent leaned forward. Pipes tried to not to shudder as the weeping skin peeled from the leather chair. Trust me, Nice Half, he answered. They're one and the same in this town. Yeah, lawyers and garbage collectors. One are the same.
If we don't find something soon, I'm punching you in the face.
Jeez, he's coming after us!
Floor it! Come on, get us out of here!
Get out! Get the hell out!
It's actually a shame Gotham goes to hell because this is actually nice architecture. I love this city. Oh, still there. Did I miss it?
There's gotta be someone left in Gotham worth robbing. Well, you know.
Oh, there's one.
That thing will flatten us! Move! I'm going!
Where did I go? It's somewhere there.
Look at this. Bombs on the streets, guns on the buildings. What are these militia boys doing for?
Oh, he provided with alcohol. And they say the Riddler's not thoughtful. Oh! That is not nice. Tempt me with booze and then you get a gun on me. I just realised that the record bar right where I have it actually hides my health bar. Oh well.
It's like getting punched by an angry gorilla.
I think you can die by getting pushed by an angry gorilla.
Back up! It's the bat! Drive! Drive! Oh god! What's he doing? What's he doing? He's tailing us! Keep driving!
I'm not tailing you, I'm just not really into it. You don't need a health bar, just don't get hit. You can't die by getting pushed by an angry gorilla, that's just an urban myth. Well, how about we get an angry gorilla and you can test it out.
What the? It's the bat! He's tailing us! Put your foot down! Go!
Okay, why did you bring me here? Okay, I guess I don't have access to that yet. You also get angry at me, I'm too cute for that. Well, you do have the instant look of a chimp. Okay, where it actually is, it's underneath.
guarding the station. Man, he's kicking...
Ah, okay, I can't get that yet.
Serious ass in that new suit.
You have trip without a strong moral code. Is there one there? Have I got this one yet?
Control, we have a
Yep.
riot in progress near Wayne Tower. Over.
It's the freaking bat!
It's the freaking bird! Captain Obvious. It's below me. Question is how far below? Okay, it has to be another way around this. Oh, there it is. Actually, Captain Obvious is from Marvel, not DC. Yeah, I wasn't thinking of that Captain Obvious. I'm flipping a blooming advert of Captain Obvious. It's bad enough that Captain Obvious pops up on my computer going, "Do you want to book a holiday?" And I'm like, "Are you kidding?" Me, book a holiday. Even if I had the money, where would I go? Okay, should I go and find Barbara again? Or should I go back to the Riddler? Or go to Shadow War? I don't think Captain Obvious is an actual comic hero, I'm just playing along with you. Go to Riddler Daddy. Okay, I'll go to
I'm
Riddler
going back
Daddy.
to the orphanage. Celine is waiting.
I can only imagine what cruel games Mr. Nickman
Batman,
has in store
what?
for you.
Barbara's dead! Oh, how did that happen? Well, where the hell have you been all night? Riddler trophies? Saving Catwoman? That Kathy's more important than my daughter? Well, I can't shag your daughter because she's dating someone else.
City's a mess. We need Joker back. He'd get everybody in line.
Riddle me this, will you spank me, Riddle Papa? I think that would actually... Yeah, Catwoman should strip in front of Riddler and that'll just tell her... She'll be like, go. He'd be like, yeah, go. You can go, you can go. Don't mind me. Pink knee
How are you
orphanage.
doing?
Can't fault the entertainment. Eddie just lectured me on the 13 innovations that let him pack this collar with his custom-designed plastic explosive.
You must be honored.
At being what? Your motivation? Come on, the next puzzle room's waiting.
Bold of you to assume Riddler can get hard looking at anyone but himself. There is actually a lip sync battle. I didn't think it existed, but it's that guy from Beauty and the Beast who played LeFou in the live action one. He did I Touch Myself in the lip sync battle, dressed as Donald Trump, and he's literally making out with all these other dancers who are dressed as Donald Trump, and it's just absolutely hilarious. Really worth a watch. Especially since some of the dancers are women, some of the dancers are men, and he kisses the men ones.
My costumed contestants.
Me and my
Your
brother
next
just
challenge is simple. Guide
it
an
was like the
electric
best
charge
day
to
of
its
our lives.
destination.
And I can say that because Helena's not here to listen.
Another one? What's Eddie's problem?
Fanatic narcissism, egocentrism, and megalomania, crossed with severe obsessive compulsion.
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Oh. I remember this one.
Counterweights move further when I step on the pads.
You are getting older. Maybe it's time to add a few extra notches to the utility belt. Move over, would you? Hey, don't shove.
Congratulations to the dementedly dressed duo. Your key awaits. Oh, but what's this? An electrified floor?
What's this? An electrified floor?
You do it. You still owe me for Arkham City.
Goodness, you meet the second generation of my android allies. I've built a variant specifically tailored to each of your dubious abilities.
Okay, so I can't have the blue ones then. Come on.
There's more where that
Put
came
Donald
from,
Trump in the game so we
Batman.
can
I
kill
built
him.
a
Yeah.
highly
We
efficient
can't do that,
production line.
sweetheart, because that will get us arrested. Big time. I don't been arrested yet. I mean, look at Kathy Griffin. She did a photo shoot of Donald Trump's severed head, and apparently her career is over. And apparently his youngest son saw it. I'm thinking, well, who lets their kids see that type of thing?
What, Detective? I'm glad you solved this riddle. Because it takes you one step closer to the riddle that kills you.
I'll keep trying.
Eddie
I hope I don't have to
really
keep these
hates
keys
you,
for
doesn't
another
he?
time.
He's an ego-driven narcissist who can't let anyone else win.
Gee, if only you'd met under different circumstances.
His obsession's getting worse. He's going after my allies.
Ally. After this, I think we should dial it back to known associate for a while.
This was nothing, Dark Knight, nothing. A new trial awaits you, Detective, by Divinity Church, and I'm waiting too.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a rest for a bit. Because you're boring. You're boring, and you're boring.
Great news, Bats. I was just hanging out in hell, you know, because you killed me and sent me there, and you'll never guess who I saw. That's right, your dead girlfriend, Talia al Ghul. Don't worry, I asked, and she's totally cool with Cat Lady having a go on the old scratching post. She also says, ow, ow, is this a bullet in my sternum or a broken heart?
It's actually fun watching Mark Hamill do the voice, because he looks really, really calm. Okay, so what do we have on the agenda? Man-Bat, the main mission, or the Shadow War?
I'm heading to Wayne Tower. If we can decrypt the Arkham Knight security protocols, we should be able to track his location.
If he thinks he can hide from you, sir, he's in for something of a surprise.
No kind for me. I'm Batman.
Oh, man! It's him!
Alright,
Don't worry, he ain't catching us!
I just rammed you off.
You know, if you want to get anything off your chest, now's a good time. What are you talking about? You know, it helps to unburden yourself before you die. You gonna kill me? Yeah, we kinda had that in mind. But I thought I was a hostage. You're waiting for a ransom. Who said anything about a ransom? We don't want money. We can go and take anything in this city we want. Nah, this is entertainment, my friend. Good old-fashioned fun. You're crazy. Oh, that's funny. You know, my probation officer.
Nice of you to drop in, Mr. Wayne. I suppose you weren't really dressed for the front entrance.
Have you finished the decryption?
Fully decoded. I've downloaded all recent militia radio transmissions and their corresponding coordinates to your machine.
Thanks, Lucius. I can scan the
Your
network for the
torso
Arkham
does
Knight's
not
voice
match your
print
arms.
and determine the location of his last broadcast.
You know, if I'd ever been curious about your identity, I would have torn off that mask years ago. I always figured the truth would be a letdown. But I have to admit, masquerading as Gotham's least interesting socialite is one hell of a cover story. The dead parents are just icing on the cake.
Oh yeah, the family portraits.
Bruce? It's Vicky. Are you there? I know you're listening to these messages. Look, if it's about that article, blame Ryder. I had nothing to do with it, I swear. Call me, okay? I miss you, Brucey.
Brucey?
Bruce, it's Cassie. You do remember me, right? Listen, I had, so much fun the other night. You are nothing like what I read in the papers. Anyway, call me when you get this. I got a couple of cute friends who are dying to meet you.
Such interesting voicemails.
Mr. Wayne, Lex Luthor calling. Apologies for going via your direct line, but I grow tired of these games. LexCorp has made a very generous offer for Wayne Tech's Applied Sciences Division, yet your persistent unavailability begins to look less like a busy schedule and more like deliberately antagonistic behavior. Come now, meet with me. I'm sure
Okay, Lex, if you want, you know, Applied Science Division, make your own. Sounds like my brother then. Eesh, that's bad. Though I do sound like a female version of him, but oh well.
Identity confirmed. Good evening, Mr. Wayne. Upload waveform for analysis.
We'll do Shadow War after this.
Batman dies. Tonight.
Scanning communications for voice print match. Location verified.
Got it. The Knight's transmitting from the Miyagani tunnel network.
Glad to be of assistance, Mr. Wayne. While you're here, we've been working on some further upgrades for your car. Let me know where you'd like us to focus our efforts.
Okay, should we focus on a CPU virus or a weapon generating MK virus?
An upgrade to your
Okay.
weapons generator will let you overcharge the Batmobile's secondary weapons. You'll be a force to be reckoned with.
I thought it already was.
Excellent choice. I'll prepare it right away. Now, if there's anything else you need, I'll be here all... Take care, Mr. Wayne. You know where to find me.
Alfred, I've traced the Arkham Knight to the Miyagani tunnel system.
Excellent news, sir. But I'm detecting a drone presence in the area. It would be folly to engage them without the Batmobile.
Noted.
Shall I
Oh, he's still
open
talking.
the south entrance?
Hold off until I get there, Alfred. I don't want to spoil the surprise.
I think Lex Luthor has kind of got an inkling that the applied sciences are,
Unfortunate news, sir. Members of the League of Assassins have been spotted on the rooftops of Miyagani Island. Well, I presume it's the League, sir.
I don't think he's
The
falling for the
reporting
cover.
officer's precise words were, and I quote, crazy-ass ninjas.
Thanks, Alfred. I'll investigate.
Crazy arse ninjas, Wilfred. You're English. You say arse. Ass is a donkey. Arse is your bum.
This is no territory of yours, Batman. It is mine, and you will suffer my dominance.
So how do we get in here? Or do we talk through the door?
Think Arf's looking for guys? I heard he's got a big score planned for later.
Dominate the Scarecrow. The Scarecrow? Is that the cousin of Scarecrow? The illiterate fuck?
This ain't Batman's turf no more. You better get used to it.
No idea what I'm looking for.
Unfortunate news, sir. Members of the League of Assassins have been spotted on the rooftops of Miyagani Island. Well, I presume it's the League, sir. The reporting officer's precise words were, and I quote, crazy-ass ninjas.
Thanks, Alfred. I'll
I think I
investigate.
didn't want to go there. I wanted to go over here. Didn't we? Oh, blood.
Oh, the dead. Few people can kill 2 League assassins. I should set up a crime scene. Injuries consistent with slashing blows from a long, sharp blade. Like her own sword. Same injury pattern, different uniform. They were fighting each other. A third sword, dropped in a hurry. Blood type doesn't match the other bodies. Someone got away. Whoever got away was injured, badly. I should search the other rooftops, try and pick up her trail.
So we need to look.
Found it. This should lead me to some answers.
Oh, hello. Dorothy had followed the Abbott Road, we had followed the Pink Blood.
And I'll take care of everybody's stuff.
Oh, and a handprint.
The bat's been in control for too long. It's about time we turn the tables on that freak.
Alfred, the assassins appear to be fighting one another. I'm following a survivor's trail.
Civil war amongst the League? How is that possible? Ra's al Ghul is not known for restraint when it comes to punishing dissent.
His body went missing after Arkham City. I thought the League had revived him.
But perhaps not. Sir, if the League has a new leader, or leaders,
they could be even more dangerous than Ra's.
Even more dangerous? Oh no, what shall we do? I know, do what you should have done the first time and kill them! But he won't listen to me.
You're always chasing Dark Knight. You always lag behind. You could have struck first, ended me and every villain long ago, but you're afraid.
You were getting the smokes. That's the whole reason we raided that damn place.
There's no cigarettes. Oh, diddums. It's like, you know, everyone escaped. Because, I don't know, something bad was happening.
Nah, Penguin's parents were Gotham royalty. He got the accent at school. If it's for real, anyway.
Oh yeah, Penguin's from the US, but he got an English accent because his parents sent him to, in an English boarding school and learnt nothing.
What was this idiot thinking anyway? You see a ninja, you let the ninja pass. It's common sense.
Gentlemen, have you seen a woman? Possible ninja. Did you just knock yourself out? Fair enough. I went out to get cigarettes and never came back. I'm guessing that's a Simpsons reference of Nelson Muntz and his dad. He went for cigarettes and he never came back. Oh, he's still at large in my heart.
Batman locks her up.
I don't remember the episode where they actually find his dad. Apparently he had some peanuts, had an allergic reaction, and then somehow got into a freak show.
Two-Face wants payback for the courthouse. Bat's gonna get it.
Like, how far did this girl go?
Arkham Knight. Yeah, that's just what Gotham needs. Another guy in a mask.
Am I going the wrong way? Oh!
You know anything about that new guy? The one working with Scarecrow?
Nothing much, except he looks like Batman.
You kidding?
Only thing he's missing is the cape.
Show me your finest pornography automation. Tube 8, X Hamster, Pornhub. I think that's the only ones I know. Oh, Pure Taboo. But that's a refined taste. Okay, so where am I going down? Am I going up?
Sounds pretty nasty. Let's go see.
He despises you, this Arkham Knight. What did you do, hero, to enkindle such hatred?
I don't know who the Arkham Knight is. Well, apparently we don't know. According to the Joker, it's actually the Penguin.
Militia don't scare me. This is our city. We get to terrorize no one else.
Okay, why is it someone telling me to go there? Okay, we've got that. We've got here. Well, it just seems to go a bit cold. Anything down here? I mean, I know where the blood's meant to lead to. Oh, here it is.
Sort of backdrive straight through a wall like it weren't even there. Anyone know who did it? Not sure. They thought it might be Zaz. Is he back in cup? Who knows? When the cops are psychos will play.
Look at it. Come on, controller. That's not where I want to go.
Man, Scarecrow's a real buzzkill. He should put something funny on or something.
The trail leads through the duct into Elliot Memorial
Wrong button.
Hospital. Using this while standing in the water would be a bad idea.
Remember your training. Follow our orders. You are initiates. You are untempered steel. These battles will forge your minds and bodies into blades the League will wield. The rebellion is weak,
Interesting.
rotten with disloyalty. You will strike
Gotham,
at its
men are
treacherous
above
heart.
women in the racial Ghul regime, but in this
When
one,
they
women seem
arrive,
to be
you
in
strike
control
at-
most of the time.
The Batman! Protect the demon's head!
Hey, Rach likes me. We're buddies. We're pals. I mean, okay, I did stop his plans, but still. Ooh, does that take 2 out for the price of 1? Okay, so everyone's dead.
The blood trail
I'm not going to
leads
paint a
through
nice
here,
picture
but
saying
the
that
automated
Batman
door has no
killed them.
power. I need to find a way to open it.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it, kids. I think Batman's an asshole. No Transformers for you. Yeah, I don't really watch Transformers anymore. Especially when those Michael Bay movies came out.
Alfred, I need to restore power to Elliott Memorial.
Well, let's see. There's a backup generator located on the exterior of the building, sir.
Thanks, Alfred.
I think it was in The Good Place. They actually made a joke about it. Steve gave Michael some deodorant that smelled like the Michael Bay Transformer movies, and then Kristen Bell's like, "Wow, how do you smell loud and confusing?"
I should follow the trail deeper into the hospital.
But I need to... Okay. So if this doesn't work because of range...
I need to stay within range of the remote control.
Easily range and remote control, but I don't know where I'm meant to be going, and it looks like there's between a dozen tanks near me. I was actually aiming for the balloons. And God said, "Let there be light." I'm sorry, Batman said, "Let there be light." Guessing there are the front doors. Okay, what just happened? Oh yeah, M. Night Shyamalan. I'm trying to think what other movies did. I think M. Night Shyamalan also did the Avatar movie and The Last Airbender. That was just so disappointing. So whitewashed.
The demon's head must never rise again.
Did someone have a party and did not invite me? Dare they?
Trail heads over the damaged floor into the morgue. I need to find a way in. There's a fuse box in the room by the door.
Oh yes, my favourite Batarang. Remote control. Okay, I need electric shock. She's over
I
there.
could use the remote Batarang to open the door.
I know I need to open the door, but I need to find electricity as well, you know. Yeah, never tell they were not white people. I think he watched a little bit of it. Well, it feels like he watched a little bit of it, but he just didn't watch enough to bother. Or it could be the excuse of they needed names. I mean, the people he got to play Zuko, Iroh, and Zhao seemed like good actors, especially the guy who played Zhao. I've seen him in other things. But it just seemed so... Oh, what's the word? Shit. And poor acting. I mean, the guy who plays Zhao, he can do tremendous acting. I don't know why he dialed it down. Oh, it's that last from the diner. I guess she didn't make it. Yeah, India is in Asia, but I think I don't know what they had and I could name one good actor. Well, I know one good actor from there, and I don't see how or why he managed to give a piss poor performance. When in all the other roles I've seen him in, he's done great performances.
She's dead.
Blood loss, I imagine.
He was in a series of
Looks like she
unfortunate
was trying
events
to
Netflix
press
series.
this.
I loved him in that. He was so
Booby
happy and
traps.
cheerful.
Must be more complex than a single button. I should reconstruct her last moments.
And I don't know the guy who played Iroh, but he did look amazing in his role, and
She attempted to press
every now
this
and
switch
then he did good.
before succumbing to her
I think if he
injuries.
was given free will, then maybe he'd have done better.
She pressed the switch here.
And condensing
Looks
an
like she
entire
pressed the lower
season
switch here.
into one movie. Ugh. Condensing is bad.
She hit the switch here. Wrong. She must have hit them in a specific order. Wrong. She must have hit them in a specific order.
Well, it's not like I can do the whole... Yeah, never. I don't blame the actors. I blame the piss poor writing and the piss poor directing. And the editing and the graphics. I've never seen a firebender who needed a fire source to firebend.
Raish?
You dare approach Raish Al Ghul?
You've brought him back too many times. The Lazarus Stream's all that's keeping him alive.
He will rise again. Sheathe your blade. There will be no fighting here. But war is coming. Traitors to the League conspired to stop the glorious resurrection of Raish Al Ghul. We will see Gotham burn before we let the rebels hurt our master.
Then let him die. I want you gone by morning.
The rebels have found another pit. A purer source. A sample of his essence is all he would need.
I won't help you revive him.
Then you'll face the consequences of war. We know you, Detective. You will not let innocents die. Yet you will not kill the demon's head to prevent their deaths. You will do as we ask, because your precious morality compels you to.
Detective. Help me. For Talia.
Yeah, I think I prefer Christian Bale's moral stance. I'm not going to kill you, but I don't have to save you. Where were we back? Yeah, that prison where the Earth was all around them and they were too scared to use it, but in the cartoons they were on a ship, which is on a metal ship, so... And metal bending really hadn't been discovered then, either. To be fair, what I've heard, M. Shyamalan was the only person working on the films who actually cared about the source material. Paul Booker took all the blame for the Doom project. Yeah, but the thing is, he didn't do any research in the materials. Well, it doesn't look like he did. He didn't. I mean, he couldn't copy anything from it. The flying bison looks scary as hell.
Could restore Rach's health and then hand him over to the proper authorities.
You know no prison can hold him, Alfred. Besides, he'll outlive any sentence.
I see. Well, sir, what are you going to do?
Find the other Lazarus pit. Stop it falling into the wrong hands.
No, I think I prefer, I'm going to stick to the cartoons because the cartoons are better with Avatar, especially since they actually explore more different types of bending and how they actually can be interconnected, like earthbenders and firebenders share lava bending.
Alfred,
How
calibrate the
earthbenders and
Batmobile sensors to
waterbenders
search
share
for
wood
trace
bending.
Lazarus particles in the city water supply. It should lead me to the source.
Absolutely, sir.
Or vine
Sending
bending.
you the real-time visual data now.
You've got contact. Heavy contact. Outside the tunnel. Suggest immediate
Okay, don't
exfil,
worry.
sir.
Look, I'm not really working on you at the moment. I'm trying to find Lazarus. I did try and read some of the comics, but comics are too difficult for me to read. But it was the story of what happened with Zuko and his mum. I did tear up a bit. It does beg the question, because with the Legend of Korra it does make it a bit confusing, because it said the benders learnt the bending from, like, the fire benders learnt from the dragons, the water benders learnt from the moon, but the Avatar got his bending from I'll secure the area first. What? Area. Oh,
I need to get back in the car. It's under attack.
it's not under attack, there's nothing. Coming. Seriously. They were exploring bending, and apparently the next Avatar for Korra is going to do metal bending. It's going to do gold bending.
The Batmobile's
So
under
that'd be
attack.
interesting.
I need to get back there.
The Batmobile is not under attack. Oh, do you know what? Where was it? I'm gonna have to destroy this freaking tank. Oh! Seriously, you followed me all the way over here?
Diamondback offline.
They actually followed me here. Feel honest. Not found a Ledger Core's treatment of his villains, since it seems to take somewhat reasonable points of view. For instance, that bending creates an entrenched class system, then makes the members of those movements cartoonishly evil humans. I actually like that kind of thing where people were feeling oppressed by benders because they could bend and do whatever they wanted, so someone who wanted power, who also wanted to be a bender, wanted to abuse that.
Lost the Rattler.
I mean, that whole, you know, it's just a potential thing, really. So I did kind of enjoy that. But yeah, I can see your point. Is that all of them? Or do I actually really have to go back to Megani Island just to freaking finish them off? I mean, there was I think the only hypocritical thing was the leader. The rest of it was actually they did truly believe in their cause. It was just what's his face wasn't.
It's too dangerous. I need to take out the enemy vehicles before entering the GCPD lockup.
I mean, even one of his own men tried to kill him because he realised he was a bender and he'd been lied to.
The Lazarus pit is beneath the north part of Bleak Island. I need to investigate on foot.
I should have stopped reading these. Yeah, but it's always the same, and I'm not just talking about Cora here. Here's the way status quo sucks, and we want to change it. But wait, I am the leader. I'm secretly a hypocrite who... I'm not saying that part. Now the hero can uphold the status quo without any concerns of the members for the movement. Yeah, it kind of does feel like that. Maybe they should have carried on with the whole Saka thing, because Saka, he didn't feel worthy. Well, he felt useless because he was the only non-bender in the team. But he actually proved he was useful. That you don't need bending to be a hero. He was just absolutely brilliant. And my favourite. I did love the love triangle they did though, that was fun to watch. And Cora's ex is like, you're dating my ex? And she's like,
Get
yeah.
close and apply the explosive directly to destroy that wall.
And he's like, well, it's a bit weird, but you women have fun. Yeah, Momo was definitely a second. Even Boomy understood that.
This must be the Lazarus Pit.
So where's this coming from? Nessa!
Trespasser! We guard this site in the name of our new leader.
You're relieved.
Attack!
Strike fast!
We will defeat him.
Surround him.
Anyone else? Cora's dangerous to others and herself. She didn't have to be Aang. Kyoshi took no shit to anyone, even made an island, and she didn't kill him. For the last time, she didn't kill him. He just couldn't be bothered to get out the way. If he'd moved, he would have lived. It was his choice.
Turn around, slowly, and hand me the detonator.
Nissa.
Hey, Nissa.
Thank you, Bruce.
Does Raish know his daughter fights for the rebels?
The rebels fight for me. And that zombie no longer knows his own name, or the day of the week, or that his other daughter died.
I'm sorry about Talia.
She was a loyal fool. I am neither. You understand. So long as my father's corpse sits strapped to those tubes, there will be war in Gotham.
What do you want, Nissa?
Go back to him. Destroy that foul machine and let the thing that was once my father finally die.
I'm no killer.
He's already dead. He has died 1,000 times. And every time the Lazarus Pit restored him, he came back worse. More hateful. More crazed. I tremble to imagine what he would have become if this had fallen into his followers' hands. But with him gone, the League will be mine. And it will no more innocent blood. The assassins will leave Gotham, never to return.
How can I trust you?
I swear by the woman we both loved. I swear on my sister's grave. I will win this war, Dark Knight. It's up to you how long it rages for.
Yeah, Kyoshi did tell Aang that she didn't see the difference because she would have killed him either way. So, yeah, fair point, but still. It was actually interesting. I watched that Avatar, the Avatar: The Last Airbender, and The Legend of Korra with Helena. I've had to explain to her where Katara, like the old woman's Katara, okay, and then she saw Tenzin, and like, oh, Aang's back. I'm like, that's Tenzin. What? That's Aang's son. Oh, where's Aang? I'm like, he's dead and he's been reincarnated. So Korra is Aang. Yes. Oh, like, yeah. Where's Sokka? I think he's dead. That's not fair. I know. had to tell that one of her favourite characters had died. Not fair. And then she's like, "Where's Toph?" And I'm like, "You'll see." I'm like, "Well, see that woman there? Yeah, that's Toph's daughter. She old?" I'm like, "Yeah." But Helen enjoys them.
You raise yourself above them, Batman. Inspired the herd. But what happens when their idol falls from his pedestal in front of their eyes?
Arkham Knight? Why Arkham Knight? I thought they shut that place down.
Maybe it's a political thing. You know, like he's campaigning to have them.
Sir, Nissa was always the most reasonable member of the family. But do you trust...
Flipping long message. The best part of Avatar is these kids are thrown into war while one of them has to master all the elements by summer. Assuming that the show starts in winter, that's about 6 months to do what the other avatars had years of training for. For the most part he did it, but his earthbending was crap. Shoot. While he was adept at firebending and got over his fear of it, he didn't really master that either.
I do.
And are you prepared
Yeah, I
to
think
end the
Aang
life
preferred his
for us,
airbending more because he was trained in that more.
Sir, if you don't mind, I just wanted to suggest that, given Rish's supernatural longevity and his current state of artificially prolonged existence, not to mention the fact that he has, in essence, already died, a case could be made that, well,
I swore I'd never kill.
he's a dangerous, uncompromising zealot, sir. Restored to full strength, there's no telling what he'll do, or who he might hurt. Is preventing some ungodly resurrection truly the same as taking a life?
What would you do, Alfred?
I don't know, sir, but I'll stand by you, whatever you choose.
There's actually a video on YouTube that actually shows Kyoshi's life, and there wasn't actually... She did actually have a really hard life. If I'm right, she was also gay. Wrong way, I'm going this way, aren't I?
The Loyalists have set up defenses against rebel attacks.
How considerate of them, sir.
I think the water towers are just shit. The one before Aang got his wife's face stolen by Ko at their wedding. Who invited that dude to the wedding? Congratulations on your marriage. I'm just gonna steal your wife's face. Hope you don't mind. Ooh, this food is... I'm not sure what that is. Something on bread. Okay, so 2 decisions. Do I let him live? Well, 1 choice. 2 choices. Do I let him live? Do I let him die? I've actually played this before and I actually did kill him. I've never actually seen what happens if I let him live. So... Murky, Phil, Stuart if you're still there. Should he live or should he die? Should he stay or should he go? Let him live, but pin him to show dominance. Can't I just pin him first and then let him, and then inject it with him? Because, or maybe I should mix the pee in with the Lazarus pit water. I hate seeing relationships in medias, but I think I've handled it. Okay. Well, can we just get to the? Come on, we've got 1 for yes. We should let him live. Murky, should we let him live? Yay or nay? Got a horrible feeling that even if I do let him live, they're gonna still try and gonna kill me.
Waste no more of our time. Restore him. Now!
Okay.
I'm not doing this for you.
Oh shit. Okay, well I thought it was going to be the other side trying to kill me. But I guess Nissa followed me.
Taste our blades!
We will not be stopped.
Why?
I told you, I'm no killer.
And you think that means there's no blood on your hands?
Nissa. Daughter. Traitor.
No.
There might be Lazarus chemicals remaining.
No. Not like him. You should have let him die.
Raish kills for his cause. I never will.
Stubborn. Stupid fool. It's why she loved you.
Ah. So Nissa dies if I save him.
I'll take care of the necessary arrangements, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, if I may, police reports suggest that the rebel faction is abandoning Gotham in droves. Raish, meanwhile, will be recuperating for some time. You averted war.
I averted war either way. Which really doesn't mean anything for this mission. Because there's no actual consequences. It just depends, are you more fan of Raish or are you more fan of Nissa? Yeah, Murky, I know, I saved him, but I've played this game before and I didn't save him, so I just want to know what happened if I didn't.
I'm headed to Divinity Church. Riddler won't give up, Alfred. His pride won't let him.
You'll break his spirit, sir. I'm in every confidence.
Okay, I can't. Because I've got a feeling that that's going to involve something I can't.
Dad's planning something big. Why else
I need to
would
get
he
that
team
bridge
up
lowered
with
first. Sorry. Sorry.
Run! Go! Go!
Alfred, I'm at the tunnel entrance. Open the doors.
Just a moment, sir. I'm accessing the building's security mainframe.
I stop taking a vote as peer pressure, Phil.
Alfred, there's another blast door. I need you to open it.
Oh dear. Seems they've locked me out of the system. They must know you're here.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'll find another way in. Have you made any progress on the cure?
Getting there. Hey, I haven't heard from Barbara for a while. Is she okay?
She's fine. She's working on something for me. It's important.
But she's safe, right?
Don't worry, Tim. Just keep working on that cure.
I still hate how Tim looks like my ex.
Oh, that's how very me of you. Though I can see why you didn't tell him after old Jimbo's hysterical overreaction. Still, if you cared about Barbara the way that little sidekick of yours does, maybe she wouldn't have got kidnapped in the first place.
However, I think of it as peer pressure.
They're star-crossed, Patsy. Like me and you. Shame they're being torn apart thanks to your crusade.
Wrong button.
So let's recap. Barbara's kidnapped, and let's face it, probably dead. You're lying to Loverboy Wonder about it, and dear old Jim's marched off on his lonesome to save the day. Not your best day at the office, Bat. Something on your mind? Come on! Let Robin out of his cage! You can't force him to slave over your cure. Plus, if he gets himself killed out there, you won't have to tell him about Barbara. Win!
Batman's only full of it was when I make his decisions for him.
Really gonna fix your nasty case of Jokeritis? Not a chance. I'm chronic, Brucey. I'm lingering. We both know there's no cure for me. Can you remember when it was simple? Back in the old days when it was just you, me, a regular war against crime? Well, take a look, Bats. Things change. Now it's just war, with you standing right bang in the center.
So it's insane zombie, no problem. Let's insane clan destroy Gotham and end lives. Let him go to jail, he'll break out again without.
Of course, like with any war, there are casualties. It's inevitable, unavoidable. Like death. Well, maybe not death. I seem to have sidestepped that one. Still, not all of us are so lucky.
Oh, I found it.
Remember Talia? Of course you do. How could you forget a girl like that? All it took was one piece of lead to end your hopes of a happily ever after. You blamed me, of course, but you were wrong. You put her in my crosshairs, that's... Sure, she didn't do herself any favors, but it was you. You see, people trust you. They believe in you.
I've actually got a picture of
They follow
this.
you into your war, and you...
How do you know?
You're not going anywhere, man. Tri-weave titanium-coated armor plate. Nice. Unless you know exactly where to shoot. You're good, Dark Knight. Even better than I remember. It's gonna make it even more satisfying when I kill you. Oh, and don't worry about Barbara. I'll take better care of her than you ever did. Batman's in the control room. Show him what happens when he messes with minds.
I'm not old. I'm 32.
You're not getting through me! Just mince!
Hey, it's the bat. Who wants to go next? I know Wayne Enterprises are meant to actually fund Arkham. I think it was in Gotham. It was like we fund, was it a quarter or something of the funding? They paid more, and he used that to get in when he wanted to learn some information. Because Hugo Strange was doing some shady business. I think they introduced Hugo Strange to the bad guy way too soon. We've had more fun seeing him. Well, it was fun watching him do all his naughty stuff, but getting outed when he did, it was like, well, he could have done more. Shit!
You're the only one who can bring a tank to a fist fight. You're just the only one afraid to use live rounds.
I'll look at this. Oh, thank you. I want your help in.
That guy doesn't know you very well now, does he? I think you're trapped down here. What kind of villain thinks a bullet to the stomach and a handful of tanks will stop the Batman?
Alpha target just to the Diamondback. Armor breached.
Is that it? Good.
Time to rescue Oracle and make the Arkham Knight pay.
Take forever, B-man. We all know that.
I see you're back in the car, Master Bruce.
I'm going after the Knight. He's here in the tunnels.
Then let's Miss Gordon with him.
Run!
Damn it, he's here! Open the door! Open the doors!
Yeah, open the doors! Open the doors!
So the Batmobile's thermal scanner is only picking up one body. It's the driver. No sign of Miss Gordon.
He knows where she is, Alfred. He's not getting away.
He's getting close! Let him off the road! That car's gonna smash us to pieces! Keep him away!
Okay, that was your fault. I'm not exchanging my insurance details for that.
That won't fail you, sir. He's mine. Taking enemy fire! No, no, somebody deal with him!
This Arkham Knight sounds more scared than he should be.
No, no, no!
This isn't the Arkham Knight. Can't be the Arkham Knight. The Arkham Knight's not scared of it.
Under heavy fire!
APC is down. I say again, the APC is down. All support units to fall back immediately.
The driver isn't the Arkham Knight, but he'll know where I can find him.
How does it feel to be chasing the wrong man?
Where is the Arkham Knight?
You won't find him!
You think I didn't know you were tracking my broadcast location? Here's a lesson, Batman. I know how you think, which means I know how to beat you.
Where is he?
With
Also, his
Barbara
background
Gordon.
would give him away.
She's ours now. Can you imagine what the Knight's going to do to her? What are you doing? No! You can't do this!
Says who?
No! No! Please, no! Stop!
Where is he?
He's gone to see the little man, the Penguin. He supplied the safe houses for the attack. The Knight's gone to pay him for his services. That's it. That's all I know.
Yeah, should we let him go? No.
No more! I'll tell you, just stop!
Remember something else?
He uses a refrigeration company as a front. The trucks distribute weapons throughout the city.
What's it called?
North Refrigeration.
Thank you.
What? Can't we just smash this little one's head?
Alfred, I need you to find out everything you can about North Refrigeration.
Of course. May I inquire why?
Penguin's supplying arms to the Arkham Knight, and right now, he's the best lead we have to finding Barbara.
I'll look into it right away, sir. Ah,
You
I
can't
can
do a
see
lethal
Mr.
weapon
Fox
reference,
is trying
not
to
do it.
contact you.
Lucius,
Mr. Wayne, your new Batmobile upgrade is ready to deploy. The Batwing is en route to Grand Avenue.
That's little penguin's bio. Oh man, it's this way. Where's Fatty? Oswald Cobblepot. 4'10". Hooray! A man shorter than me! For a change.
Sir, I've discovered an exploit the Arkham Knight was using to broadcast via your gauntlet. Rest assured that all of our communications are securely encrypted. Should I lock him out to prevent further disruptions?
Keep the channel open, Alfred. The more he talks, the more I know about him.
Very well, sir.
Sir, we just tracked a fast-moving aircraft heading in on Grand Avenue. This thing just pulled a J-turn, clocking in at 12 Gs. I don't know anything that can do that.
I do. Show him what it means to go to war.
The weapons generator Mark III allows the user to overcharge secondary weapons, increasing their offensive capability.
Oh, jokesters.
I got him! Target's at Grand Avenue!
Show.
He's hitting us hard!
Hit him hard, Sergeant. I want that car wrecked.
Got hit once.
Diamond back down. I got him.
Okay, twice.
Your
But not 3 times delayed.
Batman. Just wait.
Sir, I've been looking into North Refrigeration as you requested. It seems Master Grayson has been investigating them for some time.
Good. Tell him to send me what he has.
He insisted on seeing you in person, sir. He's on his way from
course he
Bloodhaven
did.
with the pertinent information. He'll meet you on a rooftop overlooking the Ranelagh Ferry Terminal.
Thanks, Alfred.
In the meantime, sir, scans have established that the Arkham Knight has mobilized his senior lieutenants in armored personnel carriers throughout the city. We currently have a lock on one such vehicle, should you wish to intervene and remove them from the battle.
Okay, so we've got lieutenants and oh yeah, the firefighter.
Looks like one of the Station 17 firefighters is being held hostage near Grand Avenue Station. Scans have revealed multiple sentry gun placements. Consider your approach carefully, sir.
Oh yeah, I think there was one near Wayne Tower as well. So we have... No, don't want to do that.
No way through. Turn around.
Turn around. We have weapons. Nothing to disrupt them. Could try and see if I can get away from them. I've destroyed 2 guns and they decide to come and get me. That is just slow, gentlemen. You are not getting paid.
Tell me. I need to know. Have you found anyone else?
Some of your crew are back at GCPD. They're safe.
You don't know how good it is to hear that. Even before tonight, these past weeks have been hell. Layoffs, fires springing up everywhere.
Everywhere?
Yeah. We had more in 1 week than we see in 2 months. The chief stepped up, though. We all saw him fighting for jobs, trying to keep us together. These guys, Batman, they're all I've got.
I'm going to find them, I promise. Wait here. An officer is coming for you.
Whichever. I've had that one. Rashford said whatever. And that was my brother discussing pudding. Let's go hunt a mad
That
bat.
tortured creature was once a man. Dr. Kirk Langstrom. There must be a cause for this transformation. His lab might hold the answer.
Proceed with caution, sir. The creature could well be hiding in familiar surroundings.
Oh yeah, there's that thing, isn't there? What's this?
Man, there are tanks everywhere. Big ones, small ones. I wouldn't be surprised if some of them started flying.
Oh, the Batmobile.
I need to stay within range of the remote control.
Okay, let's bring it here.
I'm getting out of here!
Ooh, stairs. Okay, how do we get to this green thing?
Be careful, the Bat's got a cannon on his car. He's kicking ass.
I've got that flipping song in my head, totally to the heart. I watched this movie called Stage Mother, and it was so heartbreaking. It's about a mother receives a phone call saying her son had died, but she disowned him because he was gay, and it turned out he has a bar for drag queens and acts, and she kind of starts learning things about herself as well as her son. Lucy Liu is in it, and gives a breath. I know, it's just the movie's heartbreaking, but at the same time it's wonderful. fact, the ending is just
I tell you, I'm
breaking
hearing
the
strange noises. Something's flying around out there.
Oh.
Alfred, I found a fourth victim.
Highly regrettable, Master Bruce. All we can do is hope this body yields some clues as to the killer's identity.
This guy is very judgmental.
An irregularity on the victim's chest. It appears to be a birthmark, quite distinctive. There's a bullet lodged deep in the upper bicep. This type of ammunition is predominantly used with a hunting rifle that hasn't been manufactured in over a decade. The left foot is missing several toes. The site of amputation suggests the removal of non-viable tissue in the treatment of frostbite.
Alfred, I've ID'd the victim as Robert Kincaid.
He was a microbiologist who worked for Stag Enterprises. Many believe the shooting was connected to Kincaid's knowledge of controversial research, although that remains unverified. He took a teaching post in Atlanta, which is where he was reported missing.
Have you found anything linking the victims?
I can find no personal or professional links between the victims, but they each went missing near state parks or playing fields.
Try and find anything connecting those places.
Of course, sir. I'll look into it.
That tortured creature was once a man. Dr. Kirk Langstrom. There must be a cause for this transformation. His lab might hold the answer.
Proceed with caution, sir. The creature could well be hiding in familiar surroundings.
I just remember watching the cartoon of Man-Bat. I can't remember which Batman it was, but the guy was like, it was for his niece or something. He was experimenting with bats to get hearing back for his niece. So Bruce Wayne thought, do you know what, I'll go and visit her. And start signing in front of her, and then it's like, Mom, there's this crazy weirdo at the door. And then realises the guy's lying. But by then it's too late. He's Man-Bat.
You know, I don't think I've ever killed a firefighter before. Really? That surprises me. Yeah, I've whacked cops, paramedics, coast guards, traffic wardens, pest control, but never firefighters. Tonight's a special night for you, man. You guys are crazy. He can't help it. When he starts collecting, he has to get the whole set. Yeah, I remember collecting baseball cards when I was a kid. Me too.
We're going into a basement. This looks promising. As always. It's actually bad that people are actually getting genetic editing kits in the garages with no idea about biology and try and do it.
Honey, go on. Tell them what you've done.
Hello, world. No, that's terrible.
Go on. Just be yourself.
Okay. Full genetic resplicing was a success. The recombinant molecule...
Honey, you're doing it again. How about in English?
Yes, of course. Sorry. So, what we've done is merged the DNA of Desmodus rotundus, the vampire bat, into the human chain. This breakthrough could, it will, prevent and cure deafness in all humanity. How is that?
Well, looks like this went well. Went very well.
I think so. Is the red light on?
There's a computer.
Maybe it contains some answers.
This computer stores all of Dr. Langstrom's research. Mixing his DNA with a vampire bat? That was never going to end well. If I search through his files, I may be able to create an antidote to his condition. I need to
because
isolate
you
the
are a
man-bat
geneticist.
signature and remove it from Langstrom's DNA.
Okay, I'm not sure what we're doing. Still no idea what I'm meant to be doing. I need to concentrate. Okay, what am I meant to be doing? I'll go have a quick look online because I've got no idea what I'm meant to be doing. And my eyes are watering. I think I should go into bed soon. Okay, apparently I'm not doing it right, but apparently I'm doing it right. I wish it'd done what I was meant to be doing.
That's it.
Okay,
I've created a clean DNA sample. Now all
Hi,
I need to
Xavier.
do is make him take his medicine.
Me falling asleep at the controls and trying to figure out how to kill man-bats.
I've synthesized a cure in Langstrom's lab. Now I just need to find him.
Any idea where he may be hiding?
He's not in control of his actions. He could be anywhere.
No one knows this city better than you, Master Bruce. You'll find him.
No,
I'm still surprised that Arkham Knight hasn't. If Arkham Knight knows who I am, why hasn't he told Scarecrow?
His wife? Your parents? What is it about dead relatives that turned you into a giant rodent?
Hey Phil, wonder where you got to. You got quiet all of a sudden. Surprised you weren't telling me off for doing that puzzle wrong. Or was that too easy? Timing on. Oh, mate! We need to shop. We need you. Come back! Anyone else?
You work for Riddler, so talk to me.
That's all I know.
It's enough.
Come on, we can take him.
Knocked out by a tea bag. Or teabagging. What's actually funny is I watched Alistair, my brother, play Assassin's Creed Origins, I think it is, and you get to see the death of Julius Caesar, spoiler alert, and he gets, the final death blow is his penis. He's like, oh, so you're gonna kill me? And he's like, poof, right in the dick. I'm like, oh, that's gonna hurt. Wrong way. Oh, I'm tired. Okay, maybe I do know I'm tired. It's late. I should really get back to YouTube.
I thoughtfully located my next challenge, my Divinity Churchyard detective, so that you could desperately pray for help in overcoming it.
Come on, Riddler. I'd love to, but the bridges are out.
Well done.
His political poets called him every woman's husband and every man's wife because he seduced everyone he could. Yeah, I bet the Christians loved to cash in on that bisexuality.
50% of my riddles. Of course, anything less than 100% is a failing grade.
An open house for bed and dinner. This is sanctuary run by a saint or sinner. So I'm looking for soup kitchen. Hotel. Miss me.
Don't know where you've gone, Bat. This ain't over. They said there was an army out there. They really meant it.
Big thing for the Romans was that he was a bottom. They don't mind guys sleeping with each other, but being the bottom was seen as emasculating. So what did they do? Have political debates about who got on the top and who got on the bottom? That makes no sense. Though it was seen as masculine, if you go by the story of Lilith, then yeah, being in the bottom is emasculating. Because Adam wanted to be on top, Lilith wanted to be on the top as well, but he was like, no. So she was like, fine, I'm not staying. And then Adam goes crying to God, going, she won't let me be on top while we have sex. And God's like, well, she can either come back and be in the bottom, or she can not come back at all. And she chose not to come back. So that was just shit. That's why Eve was made from the rib, not the dust that Adam came from. Which is kind of a shit move, really. Oh, nothing makes sense these days. Doesn't matter what time era you're in. Oh! Come here!
You want to take the wheel?
No, come here!
What the? It's the back! He's tailing us! Put your foot down! Go!
Is there anyone else around here? Oh, great. Company! This is a private event. And you're stuck. Oh, just punched through a blooming pillar.
You can stay loyal to Riddler, or you can stay in one piece.
Whatever you want.
The right choice.
Thank you. You know, a lot of people were doing this before the Old Testament, but don't tell that to a Christian. They're very touchy on that. Go to them, it happened, and there's no doubt about it. And if there's no evidence to back it up, it's because the evidence hasn't been found yet.
Back up! It's the bat! Drive! Drive! Run! Get away from him!
Or I think they'll say the Dead Sea Scrolls, I think is one of their answers. Though it is hard to tell them to read another book, because the book they will read would be something based on the Bible. Like, I've actually still got my copy of the Silver Ring thing, which is an abstinence book. You bought a 15, I think it was like £15 for a ring that had, I think it was Thessalonians Bible verse. It had, well, 1 Thessalonians or something etched onto it, not the actual verse, just where you could find it, and it was telling you to go abstinence. Which, come to think about it, the whole seminar was that it was actually scary when I was scared when I went there, because it just made it sound like it's always the woman's fault. Maybe I should actually read it on YouTube and see how people react to it.
I hear there's some nutcase going around, nailing people to walls.
And I think I might have a copy of Disappointed with Jesus, which is another book where it's about someone who goes and was disappointed with Jesus and realised that they're the ones who failed themselves. It wasn't Jesus' fault that he lost his faith.
Arkham Knight. I never heard of him, and I was in Arkham City.
I did have a copy of the Bible according to the Simpsons, but I think I gave that to my sister, who unfortunately has gone back into the faith and accept that she is going to hell and there's nothing that she can do to change it. Where am I going?
Scarecrow took Commissioner Gordon's kid. That's pretty cool if you ask me.
I'm not angry at Jesus, I'm just disappointed. Yeah, people I say I hate God, but I hate the idea that man has put on him if they do exist. But then yeah, I would actually hate them because if we were created by him, then we're just pawns for his entertainment. You can't defeat the devil, which is pathetic. He doesn't seem to be able to defeat anything.
Back up! He's gonna get us! No chance.
I'm not. I know they say you should have faith and you should ask him for things, but what's the point in creating us to suffer? Got a snowstorm to prepare for. Oh, that's okay, Murky. If you got a snowstorm coming, then please be safe. Look after yourself. Make sure you're warm. And thank you for joining us.
The inmates set free. Madness could never be held in me.
Overgrown, abandoned, the inmates set free. Madness could never be held in me.
Well, there goes the riot. It's always the same. It starts fun, then people show up, taking it way too seriously with all their fancy equipment and spoil it.
Oh, the rest of that's Arkham City. Oh, okay, wrong one. Okay. Behind me. Overgrown, abandoned, the inmate set free. Madness could never be held in me. Oh! The asylum. Yeah. Yeah, I solved the wrong one. Yeah, it's like the CSI episode where the guy murdered the wrong person by accident. He was meant to kill this woman he works with, and then so kills her, and then she walks in at work, and then he's like, "Okay, I've tried to kill her, and she's going to tell my boss. So what do? I'm going to kill her again." Turns out she had a twin. They were separated at birth. And what's actually really horrible was, if he'd waited 2 weeks, they would have found each other at the same dry cleaners.
You haven't arrived at the churchyard, Batman, despite my clear instruction. Do not risk my ire.
Okay, I can't do it.
Cash, I've taken out one of the militia's APCs. I need the driver picked.
What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was finding a Riddler trophy, which was all the way over there.
Up and taken back to GCPD.
I'll get someone on it, Batman. The hell is that thing? It's a bat. Turn around. Go, go.
Yeah, turn around. Good luck. Better than this one yet.
I saw him taking out those dudes guarding the station. Man, he's kicking serious ass in that new suit.
Damn.
We're gonna need a damn bomb to take out that car of his.
So what's this actually do?
Harley, anyway? She just vanished. Arkham City shut down.
I'll see that later. Ah, I get it. Apparently so. Who will the riddle? Not too much. Little. Perfect. But yeah, I don't know how see how pinball's a riddle. Unless they've got. No, it's a test. I don't know.
Scarecrow gives me the creeps.
Oh, goody that one. I'm not sure I've got the right stuff for that. Because I'm missing a few gadgets, like my password cracker. Oh, so lovely. It's on my head, totally close to the heart. Maybe I should rewatch it. The stage mother version, because that is a really heartbreaking rendition. Joker's now pairing on everything. Yeah, I don't think I've got... Yeah, I don't have what I need. What do I? I don't know. Actually, it should sort this out. That wrong button. Hey, that's not what I want. Game options. Inverts. Brightness. Controls. Cannon, Vulcan, drone virus, missiles, EMP. I don't have the EMP. Well, that sucks. What time are we on? We've got 10 minutes.
Let's see what Nightwing's got on North Refrigeration. If I find Penguin, I'll find the Arkham Knight.
Indeed, sir. Master Grayson confirmed he'll meet you on the building overlooking the Ranelagh Ferry Terminal.
Oh, crap! It's Batman! Get us out of here!
Love doing Riddler stuff, but when you haven't got the gear, it's not. I'll see you later, Phil. I'm just going to sit down, I'm going to go to bed myself.
Still lurking around on rooftops.
You shouldn't have come here. Not tonight.
Like, are you kidding me? When I heard about Barb...
North Refrigeration. Tell me what you know.
Penguin's using freezer trucks to smuggle weapons out of Bloodhaven. Now, I think he's stockpiling arms right here in Gotham. The question is where.
Cobblepot's the best lead we have on Barbara. I need to find that weapons cache. If I can intercept one of his trucks, it'll lead me right to him.
Huh. If only you knew someone who's been tracking their movements. What? You didn't really think I'd come here without a plan, did you?
I'll handle this. You're needed back in Bloodhaven.
Come on, Bruce. Look, let me help. You can't do it all on your own.
It's too dangerous. I won't risk losing anyone else. Bloodhaven needs you.
All right. I can take a hint. But if you want to keep tabs on that truck, you're gonna need this. It's a prototype straight out of R&D. The old fox has outdone himself this time. I'll see you around, Bruce.
Nightwing, also known as Batwing. Oh, well, at least he left us one more good one. Night, Phil.
I can disable enemy weapons using the disruptor's sabotage ammo. I've only got 3 shots. I should pick my targets wisely. The crate's electrified now. Anyone trying to resupply is in for a shock. That disabled the firearm. If I use the disruptor again, it will explode when fired, knocking out the user and flooring anyone nearby. Equipment sabotaged. Time to introduce myself.
Hi, I'm Batman. What's your name? I like beating up bad guys. You know, moping on rooftops. And I also like to bake cookies and shit. was about to say, where did the van go?
Let's see. A truck full of weapons and explosives.
I can use the Disruptor's tracker ammo to tag the vehicle and follow it across Gotham.
Seriously, all this happened.
Now I just need to give them a little motivation to lead me back to their hideout.
Didn't come out.
What did you forget?
No, no, no! It's Batman! Get the hell out of here!
Subtlety works. Every time. If I stick to the rooftops, I'll be able to follow them right back to Penguin's weapons cache.
The vehicle tracker will remain locked, even through buildings, as long as I keep the target in view and within range.
What the hell are you doing? Are you trying to kill us? It's Batman! We need to get out of here! Where are we going? Back to the lockup! Are you stupid? That'll lead him right back to Cobblepot. So what do I do? Just keep driving. Maybe we can lose him.
Yeah, maybe you can lose me.
You see him? I'm driving here. Okay, okay, I can't see him. You think we lost him? How do I know? Keep looking. We gotta be sure before we head back. Look, we got stuck out here with the Bat. We lost him. Thank God. Head back to the hideout before he finds us again. We did it! We actually did it! Screw Batman. He's overrated. Couldn't even keep up with this in this piece of crap.
So is your intelligence, but we're not picking on flaws, are we? I mean, did they forget Batman can glide, hang on rooftops? I mean, you're as dumb as an American tax return form.
Batman tried, but we scared him off.
Yeah, right. Get your ass in there. The boss wants to talk. He said don't be late.
I mean, literally there's a section in a tax return form saying, please report any items you've stolen, what their value is.
Over here! He'll get away!
And this includes bribes as well.
We killed the Bat!
And I cannot see my health bar.
Your
I need to
death
find a
was
better
inevitable, I'm afraid. A
side.
statistical certainty.
Why are you involved in this? I'm after Penguin. I think I might do this later though, I'm shattered. It's late. We'll start from the beginning. Okay, well, I'll leave it there. Thanks all for watching. I'll post this on YouTube, and I will see you all later. And I'll have to find a better way to put my